Well, I wrote a song. Just finished it last week, and I had the honor of being asked to do it here. It was based on information that Mother Jones came to speak in Cumberland in the middle of the Great Strike. And it turned more or less into a song about the Great Strike. So here we go. Mother Jones in Cumberland told us all to take a stand. Change only comes by your own hand, said Mother Jones in Cumberland. Back in the Great Strike of 1912, we had to do it all ourselves, with just government beans on the pantry shelves. Back in the strike of 1912, we lost our houses, we lost our homes, camped on the beach 'cause the company owns those little houses down Camp Road. Told us to pack up and go. We lived on the beach and the kids had fun, but there was no food when the day was done. Then Campbell's store fed everyone under the shadow of the soldier's gun. Big Joe said the same as Mother Jones, no one can do this all alone. One big union and we'll take back our own. We'll have the meat instead of just the bone. 2 long years and the strike was lost, but we held together in spite of the cause. When times are hard, you learn who you can trust, and it isn't the fat cats in the upper crust. Mother Jones in Cumberland told us all to take a stand. Change only comes by your own hand, said Mother Jones in Cumberland.
Thank you, Steve. It's interesting how much really great music has been inspired by the history of this place. I'd like to welcome Abbas Mohammadi.
I thank you very much, folks, that allowing me to speak to you every time, every year that I come here. That's an honor. And I was so happy doing that, I brought another friend along that she can speak to. She's much younger than me, and she just came from Iran for her further education. So she would be the voice of younger people. But you know, I think it was last year we talked about the Egyptian revolution, about, you know, Tunisia and the changes that happened on that part of the world. I don't know whether I mentioned that in Israel, a woman started a sit-in for housing and, you know, to fight the homelessness, and it almost became a revolution. So, you know, it's the trend. And I'm happy that this year I'm here to say that, hey, we got another one in Turkey, and it's ongoing, you know. Among all these bad news that we hear, you know, this election that happened here and the government we have here and all that, you know, I'm happy that I bring some good news. And that's in Turkey, it's happening. It's over a square, over a park in the central Istanbul that they want to demolish and build some high-rises or whatever mall. And look, people revolted. My question to you, good people, my buddies, my friends, my comrades, is that how much longer do I have to wait to see a revolution here? I mean, we need it, folks. We need it. My friend Bernard was telling me that 1 out of 4 kids in Richmond, BC are living under the poverty line. I mean, how much longer do we have to wait? While senators are caught red-handed stealing our money. Well, that's a cause for a revolution, folks. At least we can shut it down. Say, well, you know what? We don't need a Senate, do we? No. You know, I mean, let's do it then. Let's do it. That's how a revolution happens. I've seen one, and it's beautiful. It's so nice. Everybody's happy, cheerful, you know. Lots of good music, lots of dancing. That's how we do it. We got to do it. We got to do it here. You know, I throw one more idea and leave it with you because it's not my job. I'll help out, but it's yours. And that is, you know, when the election happened in this province, this island was different, wasn't it? Sure was. Very much different. That means people didn't want the right-wingers. People didn't want the bosses. People didn't want the ones who damage the society and damage the environment. Okay? And it's the same in the center. Why don't we become an independent people's republic of this island and find the native name for it. But anyways, I'm sharing my time with Sepide Yadigar, who I told you is recently coming here for further education, and she would be the voice of younger generation. I thank you very much for allowing me to speak.
Thank you so much, Abbas. Hello, everyone. As you all know, we are gathering here today for memorial of Albert Jínjer Goodwin, who was fighting for equality and freedom. One of the reasons that we are here to remember we are people who want to live in an equal and free secular society. I'm from Iran. I'm a woman who wants to live in a way she wants, without any fear, any abusing, any execution or torture. I'm a woman who wants human rights in the world, who wants to choose for herself and her life. Nowadays, you can see thousands of people around the world are awakened and they stand up for their rights to have a beautiful life, the life that they deserve it. I'm the voice of women who were born under a religious government and growing up there. I'm the voice of freedom lovers all around the world. I'm the voice of people who wants the better life for their children. We can change brutal rules in the world, and we can change the way it is, because we have that power. I'm standing here beside all of you in the hope of freedom and equality all around the world. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to ask Art Farquharson to come back.
Very good.
I've advanced into the 60s now, so I guess I'm a senior now. And I was talking a bit earlier with Steve, who is now, I guess, retired from the Postal Workers Union and is considering joining my union, the IWW. And I would welcome him into the union happily, his question was, what would my role be? I mean, I just don't want to say carrying a card just because there's plenty of reason to be proud of being a member of the IWW. But his long years of experience in the labor movement are particularly valuable, particularly to younger people who are coming into the workplace without any information from their schooling and their education about the workplace and the inequalities of the capitalist system. So in my sense, he will be an asset to pretty much any chance to where the workers are agitating for better working conditions and wages, and particularly in the hospitality sector where so many of our younger workers are ending up these days. Well, I ain't gonna bitch or complain no more. I'm gonna join the union. And I won't be abused when the boss gets sore. I'm gonna join the union. I'm tired of all those company lies. Way past time that I got wise. I'll join the committee, help organize. I'm gonna join the union. You can hear the guitar. Well, the company said they'd take care of me if I didn't join the union. It's taken me a while, but now I see why I've got to join the union. I wasn't born to be the tool of a man who fed me all that fool. I ain't gonna be the company's stool. I'm gonna join the union. Well, they never have paid me what I'm worth. I'm gonna join the union. And it's been the same story since the day of my birth. I'm gonna join the union. It's time this woman raised her sights to new horizons and new heights. There's only one way to fight for my rights. I'm gonna join the union. Well, they say that unions are a thing of the past. I'm gonna join the union. And I won't be in the labor movement's fading fast. I'm gonna join the union, 'cause I know what is wrong from right, and I've not yet begun to fight. I'm sick of being told that black is white. I'm gonna join the union. So I ain't gonna bitch or complain no more. I'm gonna join the union. And I won't be abused when the boss gets sore. I'm gonna join the union. I'm tired of all those company lies. Way past time I got wise. I'll join the committee, help organize. I'm gonna join the union. Yes, I'm gonna join the union. We're all gonna join the union.
Thank you, Art. I'd now like to invite up Claire Trevena, who is the NDP MLA for the constituency just north of us.
It's always a wonderful thing to come to Miners' Memorial. We're here to remember. We're here to remember those people who gave their lives for what we have come to expect, our union rights. We're here to remember those people who died in the mines, here in Cumberland, across Vancouver and across Canada, and vow never to have that happen again. Unfortunately, it still happens. It happens because companies put profit before people. It happens because we allow rights to be eroded. We let governments say that they're going to roll back laws, roll back legislation that was designed to protect workers, that has been fought for more than 100 years. The fact that we are today, in 2013, still having to fight for rights, rights for young workers, rights for old workers, rights for seniors. We are here to remember, but we are also here to show solidarity with one another, to show solidarity with everyone working in the unions and those who are not in unions, who still need to have that representation. It's I'm an NDP MLA. It's a bittersweet time for us in the NDP. Bittersweet time, I think, for the province. We were all hoping for a different result last month. But that's not going to stop our resolve for continuing to fight. Continuing to fight for better working conditions for every young person, every man, woman, and every senior, and better living conditions for every person, because these are rights that have been fought for, that people have died for, and it is our duty to ensure that they are cemented and they carry on for further generations. It's a time to celebrate, but it's a time to show solidarity and show that we have a fight and we're not going to give up. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire, and I'd now like to call up the solidarity notes from Vancouver.
Even have Karl Marx in them.